Good evening, everyone. I hope you're doing good. Yes, welcome to our CNM Cyber this week on the 3rd of May. Yes, let's begin. So we're going to talk about what we've worked on this previous week, what the reports that we have, any question, any answer that anyone has and would like more clarification on it, you're welcome to share your questions, and then we'll proceed from there. So yeah, let's begin with Gary. I see you're very ready to share how your week was.
Me, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So I wrote as I wrote on the weekend. My week was pretty productive. First of all, I worked on the bootcamp, website developer bootcamp, and many of you participated in it. And it looks like it's about to produce some result. But the distance between willing to work and ready to work status is still huge. So I plan to continue for the next week, and based on new experience, we'll decide whether to continue or postpone. If like this bootcamp will be postponed, then we will just wait until their recruiting campaign is launched. Because technically not everyone can possibly do it, in my view, and maybe kind of this events for like bootcamp can serve as a threshold to kind of to select people. Maybe just we need more people because not everyone can go through. Maybe more people can go through, but I'm not sure at this moment. Again, I have no any other option. I don't have anything else. I don't have time to build like the whole training on my own. So we will see like next week whether it's productive. The last session was productive. While having your feedback, I update their CNM website developer wiki page. I also published event announcements on Meetup, recording on YouTube, and they produce new followers. At least like on their YouTube, one person commented on the last recordings, and someone like was active on the Meetup. They sent me kind of direct message, direct question. It's not a lot. It's just like one people, one like there and one there, but we'll see. At least like there's some movement. So some people come and RSVP. And finally, yesterday we had a productive technology board meeting. Sonia organized it and Natalia participated. And we discussed how we can integrate web conferencing and streaming. Yesterday, like board was streamed using YouTube. So Sonia integrated Jitsi and YouTube together, and it looked like it's worked well. But it is still like we are not ready to offer it. And so we're working on that. Yesterday also a few of you like participated in our bootcamp. It was unexpectedly interrupted because Natalia didn't know that we were in the web conference. So she worked on the instance and it collapsed it. I'm sorry on her behalf and on my behalf too. That's it. Any questions? Done. Okay.
Okay, if anyone has any questions for Gary, you're free to speak up.
Let's go. They can go. Let's go like faster and try to make. Usually we do it like for so long time. Maybe make it kind of quicker, shorter. And if people have any questions later, I'm here.
Okay, sure, sure. So,
Also, I also talk about Sonia because Sonia is not available today.
okay, you
So
present on our behalf.
you can also like read what she wrote. She said like she still works on the subtitles on YouTube. We tested the stream, as I mentioned, using Jitsi, and we continue. She's going to continue work on streaming with Natalia. She is in charge of. She's coordinating right now the hiring our like experts for Jitsi on Upwork. We have some people, actually more than MediaWiki, which Kevin coordinates, is coordinating right now. So we have like, she said like 3 like valid candidates, and we will, and we are planning right now to have meetings with like the interested. So we will do like meetings and make decision whether whom to hire. But this project is going on too. And she also mentioned that she's planning to work on this CNM technology board, like wiki page. On my side, I will say on the upper level, back to the Sonia's report. On my side, I will also try to move CNM technology board into English, because right now we conducted it in Russian. Maybe Russian and a little bit of Ukrainian. So we will kind of try to move it to English, and it will be kind of another task. That's it. I finished for Sonia.
Thank you very much for that, Gary. Okay, so I will go next. This week, I was able to connect our aspiring Media Wiki expert to Natalia. I believe you saw my email as well, Gary. I included you in that email.
Yeah, I saw that. I've
Yes,
seen that.
yes. So we'll see how that goes, and if he is able to handle that challenge. As well, there are a few other people that I am in contact with, and if they are able to maybe ask the right question and I see they are able to handle this project, I'll forward them as well to Natalia and you, Gary. Next, I landed. We've had some conversations with. We had last week. We had a few meetings with Rito, Gracie, and Mark. We picked a project that we will be carrying on forward on the website developer page. Yes, which is CNMCyber.com homepage. We will be developing that text. Finally, I was able to complete the marketing strategy sprint. I was able to communicate with one marketing agency who will be able to, and I have also a few others that I shortlisted. They'll be able to communicate with Gary and see who's the best of them that we can go with. So that's how my week was. Yeah. Any question? I believe you have Some questions for me, Gary.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a few questions.
Yes.
First of all, let's start with their conversation on the Upwork. You
Yeah.
and Sonia makes kind of the same error, and you kind of both of you missing this coordinator wiki page, which I also created before,
Hmm.
and like their communication is generally is kind of should produce some wiki documents. It should be if you learn something, it should go to the wiki with no names, of course, with no names of the contractors,
Hmm.
like or like candidates, but because we are not authorized to use their names, but it should be we kind of recruitment was also for us is a learning process, and as we kind of learn something from them,
Hmm.
we need to update our like wiki pages. We
Yes.
also have the the quantity the not like I'm not discussing quality right now, but the quantity of candidates is very low. We have like 5 people. I would say normally I would assess that like less than 10 people, 10 candidates is kind of low. 5 candidates is very low. So we can either try to go through the recruiter tools or advertise this position more, or maybe to try to find some local. I'm sure that in Kenya or Uganda or somewhere else you have some your like freelancer dot Africa like
Yes.
link or some like freelancer dot ke or kind of something else. Maybe we can try to find, because like the more candidates we have, the better quality of the solution we will get. So we need to hire someone like as fast as possible in order to make kind of their our to satisfy our urgent needs, but also we need to have kind of a base database. Also, if we cannot find people with the media wiki, we can always find people. Maybe media wiki is very kind of narrow, but if we kind of repost this or like post another announcement for PHP and LDAP, I'm sure that we will have like a storm of candidates. It's my
Hmm.
estimate.
Hmm.
Maybe MediaWiki is very kind of narrow, but like PHP we can find. It's like what I wanted to say about your coordination of experts. Now, together with Rita, Grace, and Mark, we were able to pick a project. But you kind of you are not able to pick. Can you can could you go back to their website developer page, open how to start, and just follow one point after another point? Like it is not kind of what you are saying right now. Okay, we understood you wrote something. We we tried to read it. We couldn't understand. Could you talk now without the page kind of how it will work? No, please read the page and follow the points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, whatever they have. So no, you didn't pick the project yet. So let's say you like according to this page, you kind of let's say if you picked your selection, you didn't present your selection, you didn't start, and my core interest again the wiki too. So if you kind of it should be some mark on the wiki as well. Now I didn't get any kind of did you send me email with this marketing strategy, or you are going to send,
Yes,
or
I'm going to send. I'm going to send right after this meeting.
so you didn't complete. You worked on it and about to send. Complete means like I got it. Then it's complete, right?
Yeah.
No, it's not complete.
I have one
Okay,
question though.
I'm done.
I have one question. You're saying we should document
Yeah.
our conversation with With the aspirants, which page should we use to document these conversations?
We use discussion page, kind of.
Discussion.
Let's say, yeah, I can show you how it looked like on the project with Karolina started. Their page was in Russian, but you can translate, and the conversation was on discussion page in English, because technically we no candidates spoke English or spoke Russian. That is why we communicated in English. Right now I'm sending this kind of I'm sending the example. Okay, kind of go, and I will post something.
Is it on the chat, or where have you shared it?
I will post on the chat right now. I don't get it.
Okay. Okay, thank you. All right, I'm done. Let's move on. Whoever is ready.
Okay, I'll go next. I didn't do so much this week, but I managed to finish the welcome video, but Sonia has not yet posted it. Have is posting the videos, because I also development. Kevin asking how to share it as well, because I had started on the website development to see if it is.
Rita, can you speak up? I can't hear you.
Yeah, you're breaking up. I will try to kind of to disconnect my part, but but you are breaking up. Yes, on my side too. Maybe if kind of the connection is not good, like Kevin, you just can read what she wrote.
Yeah, I think Rita's connection is not good. So Rita posted on our wiki that she managed to finish the welcome video with Sonia. It can be viewed, and feedback is needed. I believe she shared a link where the video can be viewed. She also managed to make a sample website, but it took video because she was she was used to do she's used to does I don't understand what she wrote. And finally, she says that she will share the video individually. She doesn't know how to attach the video yet, and she did not manage to make the welcome session this week. But she talked with Sonia to see when again they can have it, and again they can make the welcome session. Yeah, so that is
So,
the report from Rita.
so Rita, like when you finish the welcome video, you mean like you finish the page or the video? because at one place you said like you finished, you completed like Kevin completed his strategy. We just kind of didn't get it, or the video is not like you finished their text. Um, the text of the video you created. Kind of.
She says it's the video.
Video. Oh,
A video.
I didn't get any link. It's kind of, it will be great to see. I would say I like if it's based on the kind of on the same text, my feedback, whatever you have, you have. So we don't have anything better.
Yeah,
I will go with this and post it and use it and post it in our. Or you kind of you are talking about like in the welcome session. You want to do like welcome session. That's good, and you want to post it on the meetup. Okay, got it. I didn't get kind of how to attach videos. You don't need to attach video here, I would say, but this is kind of a common problem which basically Kevin is working on right now, because we instead of downloading right now we're downloading into MediaWiki, but this is not kind of a correct solution. The best way would be if we have like a separate repository and post like all the files there, and then we can post uh, embed into wiki pages or wherever. So in this case, it will be kind of a solution. The solution is not fully available at the moment, but you could possibly download on Tube. I also have a question about why Sonia didn't mention that she worked with you. What do you think? Why Sonia kind of missed completely to mention that you worked, you two of you work together? By the way, I shared right now like two links to two different projects. One Vitaly did and one Carolina did. And they started, I continued later. Because when kind of their communication with their contractor, like
Okay.
I finished it because when people were hired, contractor like our coordinators had no access to the chat. It was kind of a problem which needs to be addressed. So I needed to publish it and post it and continue with their contractors. But it can give kind of it can serve as a prototype. Basically, it worked and it worked
Okay.
somehow.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Let's proceed. I believe Rito is our next participant.
So I'm kind of speaking on behalf of our group because we worked on something together. I'll be speaking on behalf of Gracie and Mark. So off the bat, I want to mention that there was a confusion in what exactly we were supposed to do. So we were like confused element for a little while, but I think now we've gotten what we're supposed to do, because essentially what we wanted to do was pick up a project. This was last week with the help of Kevin to work on. And then I think during the bootcamp meetings with Gary, this was on Monday, Gary wanted to know how he can help us. And we asked him questions and he answered, and this time it was clear. So as of yesterday and a bit of today, we've looked at what Gary is looking for, and basically we didn't understand. You just wanted a simplified version of the website developer page. So what we are doing right now is we want to go back to, we are basically going through the website developer page, looking at it, and then now we want to come up with a simplified version of that. So that is basically what we are doing. Mark is working on it, Gracie is working on it, I'm working on it. So basically what we've done is everyone is going through it in detail, so that then when we come together and merge, we know what we are getting rid of, what we are adding to make it simpler, like Gary said. So that is what we are working on. Really, I don't know what to say we have done for the week. So basically, we have attended the meetings. We had taken a different trajectory last week, but now that we understand what we're supposed to do, I think we'll be working together to come up with a simplified version of the website developer page. Hopefully soon, but already we've started working on it by going through it, because then we have to understand the existing page in order to with the simplified version. So hopefully we will have something starting tomorrow. We will try and work on it. Hopefully by next week we will have done something. Even if we will not have done the whole page, we will at least have something written down for the at least for the introduction bit, and the maybe the requirements and the job description bit. So that is what we've done so far. And maybe with the help of Kevin, he'll help us now understand how to post it, so that you guys see, so that we are not just saying it. Yes, so that is what we did. Maybe Gracie or Mark has a point to add. I'm not sure, but yes, that is what we've done this week. Or maybe someone has a question. Maybe I can help respond to. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Gary, unless you have anything to add or any question for Rita. Rita.
Rita mentioned kind of that Grace or Mark will add if they cannot add anything. So I have a question. Yeah, like, do you understand? Like, when you say you are writing the page or you are working on the page, it's basically it's welcome. It's good. But my let's say not bad. To clarify, my vision of this page is kind of this page should grow. Uh, Something may be cut, but generally this page will serve as a prototype of the future bootcamp, like on our learning management system. So all these points will be parts of future lessons. And for like people who are willing to get started, they will be offered these lessons first. We should develop some kind of exams or some questions to test people whether people understand what they read, because reading is not kind of self-intuitive, but it is not. It's my remark. My question is, like, when you say you're right, may I ask where you're writing? Where are you working on your page right now? How are you working on your page? Kind of your version, your questions. You mentioned several times that you are doing something. You are doing something offline. How kind of how are you doing this? What tools do you have? What instruments do you have? Because I will do everything on the wiki. The wiki is basically the tool for collaborative um, editing. But at the same time, I understand that you may not have accounts, or so. How are you working right now? Since you don't have an accounts.
Well, that was the point. Like, that's what I was explaining. This week, Kevin will help us understand how you guys get to see what we are doing. Because right now, yes, we're working on it, but we don't know how to show you guys what we are working on. You
Really,
understand? Like,
how you working?
yes.
You work on the emails. You work on their like special like project management system, or
Mm.
like what? Where are you working right now? Like where kind of the work occurs?
Okay, we do not basically we do meetings like what is it called? Google Meet to discuss what
Oh,
we are doing. You understand? But we do
mhm.
not have like a platform or working on a wiki where we can show what we are doing. That is what I'm saying. Kevin will help us understand that bit so that maybe we are working somewhere that someone can go and substantiate what we are actually doing. So we really don't have evidence of that, but we are working on it
Can you
because
can
we
you
didn't
get
understand how wiki works really. So that's what Kevin is going to help us with.
why you are not asking me about the wiki in our bootcamp meetings?
Oh, okay. um, yeah. Okay. All right. We okay. If you have time, you can definitely show us how to go around it. There's no problem. But I thought you already have so much on your plate. So hey,
Okay. Well. Okay, I'm coming. I committed to this, but and my goal is to understand what like normal people like you will need. And
Mhm.
I'm coming there. I'm waiting for your questions. You are reluctant, or at least like you don't answer my questions directly, or answer like reluctantly in my perception. And
Mhm.
then like you have other questions, but you're not asking them when I ask for them. You're asking, okay, if Kevin kind of better, like he's more like informal, it's good. I will say uh, if you can record your meetings, even if they are conducted in Swahili, you can record and we can still upload this recording. This will
Okay.
show at least like some movement too. And maybe for someone else, it will be interesting too. So we have like kind of, we're trying to set up two different YouTube channels.
Mhm.
One is where I'm posting kind of the videos, whatever is in English, we will
Okay.
post them there. But on another YouTube channel, we're uploading in kind of videos in different languages.
Oh,
So,
okay.
and I guess like Sony uploaded a few like which we conducted in Russian. So the same we can do it with Swahili, and it will kind of, in this case, some this like miscommunication gap will be addressed. At least like people and you will know that you're working on something, right?
Oh,
And
okay.
it can be helpful to someone else. Again, it's just my suggestion. I don't know how you will do. I don't have any plan for now. For me,
It's okay.
it's a kind of, right now we are in the fully creative stage. Whatever we done, we just like, I'm looking for some solution, some result at some point of time.
It's okay. I feel like, to be honest, the bootcamp meetings were. I think we didn't have a clear understanding of the type of questions we were supposed to ask, because then I didn't know I was supposed to ask about the GC things or the wiki on the bootcamp. But hey, if those are the kind of questions you're looking forward to, we have them. We just didn't. I thought we were just working on the website development page then. So it's okay though.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, so thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Rito and Gary. I believe we've come to an end of our meeting, to the end of our meeting, unless there's anything else. Yeah, I believe there's nothing. So thank you all for joining this meeting. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow in our trainings as well.
Yeah, thank you, Kevin, and thanks everyone. Bye bye.
All right. Bye bye. Thank you.